Howdy doody everybody, my name is KevGuuey and welcome back to Supipara Chapter 2. I stopped wondering what it could be.
何を願掛けされたのですか?
Well, it's nothing all that significant, and I'm pretty sure we can't tell you, right? I wish to be able to lead a peaceful lifestyle. I didn't need to keep it a secret, so I answered her question honestly.
何とおっしゃいました?
Yuzuki-san tilted her head in doubt, implying she was looking for clarification rather than not having heard me.
まるでこれから穏やかじゃない生活が待っているのが分かっているようなセリフですね。
That wasn't how I meant it. After hearing her say that, I did get the feeling a less than peaceful life was in store for me.
私は願いを叶えたいので内緒にしておきます。
Yeah, see?
それがよろしいかと。リッカちゃんは賢明ですね。
Yes, I'm the dumb one. And I just made a huge mistake.
まあ、よくわかりました。長々とお引き止めしてすみません。
So what if I said I wanted a chaotic life? Would that make the wish not come true? Ooh.
兄弟で混浴は結構ですが、あまりみだらな行為には励まないようにお願いしますね。
It's not going to happen. Oh. Oh geez, now even Rikka was suddenly at a loss for words?
では、頑張ってくださいね。
At what exactly?
また、新学期にお会いしましょう。
Yuzuki-san gave me a tiny smile. Rikka's bright red face was likely a good sign that we needed to leave. Okay. Ooh, that was a nice bath. We naturally struck a leisurely stride on our way home.
ポカポカといい温泉でしたね。これからもたまに入りに行きたいです。
Oh, so we share it together? What happened? Yeah, we're lucky to have hot springs so close to home. Woo, hot springs! Oh, look at the cherry blossoms. Rikka seemed to like them, which was most important of all. Baths at home weren't bad, but being able to really stretch her legs out was the true charm of a hot spring. The accumulated fatigue and drowsiness I had felt, though temporary, seemed to melt away. 兄様。 Yes?
実はちょっとお願いがあるのですが。
What kind of request? Yeah, sure, what is it?
ここから少し歩くのですが、見てみたい場所がありまして。
This late at night? The hot springs did have a certain charm at night, but where would she want to go at this hour?
このすぐ近くに桜の森という場所があるらしいんです。
Is that where we are right now?
桜の木がたくさんあるそうです。今ならきっと。
Yeah, I bet they're in full bloom right now. I mean, do you not see the cherry blossom leaves? Come on. Going to a forest filled with cherry blossoms after visiting such wonderful hot springs did sound appealing, not a bad idea at all. I'm surprised you knew there was a place like that around.
はい。商店街でお買い物していた時に案内を見つけまして。
Sure. That makes sense. Did you see it on that placard you mentioned before? Considering the earlier incident with the magazine, Rikka was quite sharp-sighted. Alright then, why don't we go check it out for a minute?
はい。
Rikka flashed me a smile and nodded. I owed Rikka a lot for today. Going slightly out of my way for her was good nothing in comparison. Cherry blossoms silently danced down from the sky, illuminated by the moonlight. Like snow, soundlessly as if this were all a dream. The landscape was completely blanketed with cherry trees, visible far as the eye could see, as if I had crossed a boundary line. I'm glad we came, Rikka. I was overwhelmed but squeezed out those words to bring myself back to normal. There were no longer any street lights. It was for that very reason I could tell how luminous the moon was. Bluish-white rays of light were shining through the gaps of the trees that loomed overhead. Huh? Rikka? There was no sign of my sister, who should have been right beside me. Oh, almost like she had never been there from the very beginning. Rikka, Rikka! I called out my sister's name. The moon was bright, but I may have underestimated how the forest could be at night. By no means was it such a large forest that she could go missing in it. For that matter, Rikka was level-headed, so I bet she would be alright. What? Flying through the sky? What are you talking about? Who are you? I looked over her head toward the startled voice. A broom was floating there with the moon at its back. Ah. Why is it just a broom? It was incredibly abnormal, but I ended up grumbling about this foolish sight which seemed to be missing something. I wanted to look at it up close, but hesitated and wondered if it would fall and smack me on the head. Uh-huh. Hmm? Whoa. The moment I turned my attention to the voice underfoot, something gripped my ankle. Upon closer inspection, it was a white hand which had sprouted out of the ground. I tried to scream, but my throat clamped shut and no sound came out. Oh no! What? The voice resounding from below did scare me, but I was left stunned by how overly innocent it sounded. As I stared at whatever it might be, the remainder of its body grew from the hand down without any resistance. It was like the ground had turned to liquid. There stood a girl who didn't appear to be Japanese. In fact, she was more of a witch than anything else. Oh, who could this be? What could this be? Ooh, hello. Hey, I already know my name. Who are you? What? Who in the world are you? What? They exist. That's not what I meant. How do you know my name? Wait, again? What are you talking about? Did again mean there was a last time or next time? Also, why the heck was I so calm in such a crazy situation? Huh? She sounded calm just now. It felt as if she had just read my mind. Is that right? Alice the Witch. Alice Kabashiro? I don't know who you are. An alias? Yeah, I've heard of something like that in games and novels. Of course, those were all works of fiction through and through. What are you talking about? You're a witch, though. There's no way an ordinary person would ask someone's name with that goal in mind. It is? Buddhism, Shinto, Christianity, and the way of yin and yang have all mixed together in Japan. There's no real Orient anymore. Template? You are a witch, aren't you? A mushroom? No, I believe you. For whatever strange reason, I ended up accepting the situation. I didn't doubt the witch's words for even a moment. In fact, everything she said seemed reasonable to me. If I were to take it a step further, I found myself thinking, I wonder why a witch is telling me such obvious things. Yuki, what if I'm already crazy? Yeah, you're probably right. Everything was starting to get mixed up in my mind, just like the witch said. This disquieting feeling, no, some other sensation was tumbling around in my head. Yeah, let me change the subject for a second then. What were you doing here? You didn't call me here to do something bad to me, right? I don't know. That sounds like the sort of thing someone who's consumed a person would say. First things first, what's with that floating broom? I see. I didn't really understand what she meant, and it wasn't like I believed her, generally speaking, but it didn't seem like she was lying either. Going out of her way to put on a show just to make a witchly introduction sound like a pain in the neck. All the same, you need to practice flying even though you're a witch? I really like the models, I have to say. The models are like super good in this game. I like it. The word of witches sounded surprisingly demanding. No, I just came to see some cherry trees. Plain and simple. Hey, whoa, I don't need your permission. I looked up at the cherry blossoms. It was true that gazing at them in silence was worthwhile all on its own. Okay, so, how do you know my name? That should be my primary focus right now. I hadn't even introduced myself yet, so it was strange that she had already given me a nickname. Have we met before? A secret? Oh. I guess that's fine. The conversation was already plenty strange, but if she didn't want to tell me, then there was no reason for me to force it out of her. I wasn't capable of doing something so pushy. You have a point. Yes. The first time I met this witch was on a very pleasant spring night. What? What? Is this a flashback? Or what? Why? She looks kind of spooky. I'm scared. But anyways, I'm gonna end the episode here, everybody. Oh my gosh, throughout this whole reading, like, my ear has, like, popped or something. So, like, it's, like, breathing, and then there's air coming through my ears. It's very weird. I hate it. I have to, like, blow out my ears again. Oh, it's very weird. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode of Supipara Chapter 2. If you guys did, then please slime that like button and subscribe down below for more awesome videos. And don't forget to hit that bell too to get notifications of my uploads. Thank you everybody for watching this episode, and you will hear me in the next one. Goodbye!